Thanks, Shelby.
Hey, did you hear about the Buddies root beer contest? You can win a stereo, a VCR, or even a convertible. Look, you just won a free bottle of Buddies.
Maybe the guy with the convertible would like to swap.
Well, I haven't won anything, and I've had about 30 bottles since the dumb contest began.
Hey.
Thanks. Seems like I notice a lot of things that adults miss completely. The detective can make fun of me, but in a mystery we solved last week, he was pretty glad to have my point of view.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
They're ignoring me. The nurses.
Maybe the buzzer's broken.
No. They're ignoring me. I need some fresh water. See that? And I was almost killed by that crazy hit-and-run driver last night.
Excuse me. Didn't I give you a big police picnic to plan?
Yes, but I had a question about the cups. Should we go with paper or plastic? Plastic are more expensive, but, you know, paper gets sweaty on a hot day.
Wait in the hall. Where I can see you.
Dr. Davis, telephone, please. Dr. Davis.
Hi there. We have your lab work back, Mr. Zotes. Apart from some bruises and scrapes, you're in tip-top shape.
And how come my leg is sore? And why can't I move my neck?
That's a very good question.
They're all quacks.
And what is it you do for a living, Mr. Zotes?
My brother Ned and I have our own law firm. Zotes and Zotes. You might have seen our ads on TV.
Afraid not.
Well, we represent accident victims, ironically.
And do you plan to sue for damages if we find the driver?
What would my clients think if I didn't?
What indeed? Well, we'll keep in touch. You wait here.
My leg! My leg! Ned, help me!
I hope I didn't see what I think I just saw. You better not be faking this injury so you can sue someone, Mr. Zotes, because something like that can ruin your law practice.
Detective, we just got some new information on that hit and run.
Let me deal with this first, Terry. I'd settle down, Miss Rebick, unless you want me to add resisting arrest to the other charges against you.
I haven't done anything illegal.
What about tattooing minors without parental consent?
I didn't tattoo that kid.
This boy described you right down to the matching ducks on your knees.
They're swans.
He had one of your business cards. Dale Rebick, Tango Tattoo Parlor. Look, I've warned you about this repeatedly. I would have arrested you sooner if I had a child whose parents would allow him to testify in court. And now I do.
Whatever. It's his word against mine.
Don't forget me, Miss Rebick. I'll be testifying too, and I think that'll carry some weight with the judge.
We'll see.
Booker.
A tourist just brought this in. They think they caught the hit and run on tape.
Sometimes I pretend she's invisible.
Does it help?
I've had a lot less heartburn. Got him.
That's a municipal plate. I'll go see who it's assigned to.
Wait, don't bother. That's my car.
So, are you auditioning for Romeo and Juliet?
Oh, yeah. You'll definitely be Juliet.
Well, maybe. You know, Kathy Jackson's reading for it.
Oh, please, come on. She couldn't do Peter Pan. You think she's gonna do Shakespeare?
Well, they should read you for Romeo.
I'll be the friar. Here you go.
Oh, thanks. I'll see you at the auditions.
Yeah. Bye.
Will you ask Rose out?
She thinks of me as a friend.
She thinks you should be Romeo. Ask her out. What's the worst that can happen?
She says no, and then I melt into a gooey puddle of humiliation, and the janitor comes and has to scrape me off the floor like a big piece of gum, and then they gotta call my mom to come pick me up.
Oh, big deal.
You're never going to believe this. Detective Heinlein's under investigation for a hit and run.
What, the one that happened last night?
Yeah, somebody must have stolen his car while he was asleep from his driveway, committed the crime, and then returned it.
Is he in jail?
No, he's on desk duty while the police do an investigation. Somebody must be framing him. But who? Are you sure you want to plan the picnic?
Yes, I'm going crazy at this desk. It'll help distract me.
Well, I made up a menu already.
Salad, soy burgers, fresh fruit. This is a picnic, not a day at the spa.
I know. It's just the officers are having, you know, trouble meeting their weight requirement.
I don't think one picnic's gonna fix that.
We just got some news back from the lab on your car. It wasn't hot-wired, so whoever took it must have had a key.
Well, I've got the only key to the car.
That doesn't look good. Sorry.
Well, maybe someone copied it. Do you ever leave your keys sitting around?
No. I set them in the kangaroo when I'm at my desk, and when I leave, I put them in my pocket. It's automatic.
Okay, well, the only other thing they found was a partial footprint in black ink on the gas pedal.
Well, I don't remember stepping in any ink.
Do you know who would want to frame you?
Maybe somebody I had put in prison. Was anybody released recently?
Matilda Piper. Remember that counterfeiter?
She actually stopped by here last week to thank me. Apparently, she turned over a new leaf in prison. Her parents own some hobby shop. She's gonna run it. She even brought by some flyers for art classes.
Oh, yeah, I remember her. She had that big chocolate bar. That's the day I,
Shelby, get in here.
Dropped the chief's goldfish.
Hey, they all lived.
Matilda Piper made a fortune in fake $100 bills before the feds caught her.
Yeah, on your tip.
Well, I'd like to ask her some questions, but I'm not supposed to be investigating my own case.
Well, I could stop by later when I'm on patrol.
No, I don't want her to get suspicious.
Are any of those flyers still around?
Oh, yeah. She's teaching a class tonight at the community center.
Intro to woodblock printing.
Why don't I pin that back up?
Ow.
After I get the first aid kit.
Now, these wood-cutting tools are very sharp, so please, be careful.
Sorry I'm late. I'm Shelby.
That's okay, Shelby. Why don't you take a seat by Mr. Beloff? Oh, Mr. Beloff, that's a no-no.
Oh, yes. I'm very sorry, of course.
Now, let's try out your tools. I'll be coming around to help.
So, do we just dig in?
This is something I do not know.
No, Mr. Beloff. Try cutting away from your body.
Away from the body.
Yes.
Of course.
So where are you from?
Odessa, which is in the Ukraine. I am vacationing here for a month, but there is nothing to do. I don't swim, so I thought I'd give this a try.
Glad to have you. You're making a nice start.
Yeah, thanks. Detective Heinlein?
Shh.
Oh, your mustache. It's coming off.
Okay. Once you finish with your blocks, we're gonna roll on the ink and make designs like this.
Did you hear what she said? Ink.
Finish your block.
I'm sorry about last night. Do you think Matilda Piper knows you were Mr. Beloff?
Let's hope not. Where'd you get this?
It was in your box. Why? Does it have something to do with the case?
No.
Oh, give it up. It's not gonna happen.
See? That's your problem, Noah. You give up too easily.
Yep.
Just like this whole thing with Rose.
I asked her out.
Finally. What happened?
Oh, it was very casual. You know, I said, how about a movie tonight? So that, you know, it'd still sound like a friend thing. Her excuse was so transparent. She said she had to get her wisdom teeth pulled out.
Maybe she did. Maybe she's sitting there right now with her face puffed out like a chipmunk.
Oh, that'd be great. I mean, but it's too much to hope for. And besides, how would I find out?
Shelby could find out, I bet.
Sorry, I'm too busy with Detective Heinlein's case.
Oh, do you have some suspects?
Yep, 3. First, there's Dale Rebick, the tattoo artist. She knew Detective Heinlein was trying to arrest her. She might want to get him kicked off the police force. Oh, then there's Matilda Piper, the ex-counterfeiter. When Detective Heinlein put her in jail, she was pretty mad, even though she says she's reformed. And then there's Doug Zodes, the hit-and-run victim who's faking his injury. He and his brother Ned are accident lawyers. They might have set the accident up.
Yeah, and since Detective Heinlein's a police officer and works for the city...
Oh, they could sue the city for big bucks.
Yeah, do you need us to help? Oh, we gotta get to work.
That's okay. All I really need now is more tape.
Oh! Thanks.
Is there anything in that little bag for me?
Come on, we'll be late.
If you want to clear your name, meet me at the cement block factory at 6.
Go home immediately.
Detective!
Oh! Stop! Stop!
Detective, the brakes! Detective! Detective!
I'm okay. Can you back this thing up? No answer. Where's your grandfather?
Probably still at bingo.
How did you know where I was? Only a kid would have taped this back together.
I thought it was a pretty good idea.
Well, it wasn't. And neither was coming by yourself to a deserted area where criminals might be waiting.
You did it too.
See, and look what happened. Shelby, you're too young to understand how much I have at stake here. Please, stay out of it.
So, how'd your audition go? Did you get to read Romeo with Rose?
Yeah, with my old pal Rose.
What happened?
She wants to set me up with her cousin.
That could be a good sign.
Yeah, in crazy Cindy land.
It means she thinks you're cool enough to date her cousin.
Yeah, but not her, you know?
Noah, I bet she doesn't even know you like her. You should just tell her.
Oh, yeah, and what about Mark Finney? You've had a crush on him since the 2nd grade.
That's different. Shelby, have you figured out who could have attacked you in Detective Heinlein?
Well, Matilda Piper might have recognized Detective Heinlein in the art class and realized he's after her.
Well, you know, you did call him detective.
I whispered it. And Doug Zotes knows that the detective saw him walk. He's faking his injury. If that got out, it could destroy his law practice.
Well, I guess the tattoo lady's out. I mean, isn't she in jail?
No, Dale Rebick got out on bail. She might want to get rid of the detective before he testifies against her in court. I'd love to investigate her shop, but I need some help.
We're off in 10 minutes.
You know, you're really getting on my nerves lately.
Noah, at least try and look romantic.
Look, I will when I have to, and not before. Man, this place is weird.
Yeah. I don't know why you're mad at me.
Because you're prying into my love life, and you dragged me into Shelby's mystery. And don't you still owe me $5?
Hey, kids. You looking for a tattoo?
Yes, ma'am. Matching ones.
So people know we're together.
Do you have anything in mind?
What do you think, babe?
Anything you want, babe.
Why don't we just, go going to the back room.
It's okay. Doesn't hurt to get a tattoo. Now I'm gonna inject the ink with this electric needle. There we go. Okay.
Ink, of course.
Maybe we should think about this for a few days.
Okay, look. Why don't you try some of these temporary tattoos? And they wash off in a week, and if you like them, you can come back and see me. Can I pick them out?
Of course, ma'am.
I think I'll take these lovebirds, and you can wear this rose.
All the guys in the locker room saw my Rose tattoo, and now it's all over school. And since somehow everybody knows that I have a crush on Rose.
Except Rose.
That's not the point. See, people will put two and two together.
So what if everyone knows?
Can I just say, Mark Finney, Mark Finney, Mark Finney?
No!
You know, we sit together in geometry. Sometimes we chat. You could come up.
You'd be so dead.
Oh, you know, why did I just sue you for personal damages? I want to talk to the lawyer you're investigating, Shelby.
Who, Doug Zote?
Yeah.
Maybe that's not a bad idea.
What's he doing with that police scanner?
Oh, he's listening for accidents. Somebody out there may need our help. Nettie, you want to turn that down? So, what floor are you two on?
The third. When we heard you were in the same hospital, we thought we should drop by.
Smart thinking. So, what happened here?
My bike collided with an ice cream truck.
I was on the handlebars.
Did the truck stop suddenly?
No.
Was it even moving?
No.
I'm thinking it was parked illegally.
Not really. See, actually, we were riding on the wrong side of the street.
Without bike helmets.
Or brakes.
That won't hurt the case, will it?
Huh. Not with me on your side. Can you remember anything else?
The last thing I remember is the front wheel hitting that melted orange popsicle. And then we wiped out.
A popsicle! Now that's something I can work with. Ned, get the pen. I want you to write down your parents' names and numbers. Ever use a fountain pen before? This one belonged to my dad. He was an accident lawyer, too. Ned and I use it for sentimental reasons. Oh, don't worry. That happens all the time.
Thank you.
Did you finish the menu for the picnic? Hot dogs, potato salad, and pie?
It's only one day a year.
Bad news, Detective. If some new evidence doesn't turn up soon, we're gonna have to arrest you in the morning.
I see.
We just can't get around that key. Someone must have gotten hold of it long enough to make a copy.
Or maybe they made a mold of it.
Well, I thought of that too. They still would have needed my key.
Detective, look who's here.
Need change?
Oh, hi. I just need a chocolate fix, but your machine isn't cooperating.
It doesn't like old bills. That one looks pretty new, though.
I don't need the calories anyway. I just came by to drop off some flyers for a class tonight.
Great, I'll put them up.
Thanks.
Tonight's plaster of Paris night.
And I don't want to see you there.
So, Rose asked you out, huh?
For Friday. She said she had no idea that I thought of her as more than a friend.
Which I've been saying for weeks. And you're Romeo?
I sure am. I'm thinking of getting another tattoo. A big R.
Any more news about the detective?
Well, the lab determined that the ink print on the gas pedal didn't belong to Detective Heinlein's shoes. But it's not enough to keep him from being arrested.
I knew it was one of those inky people who did it.
Yeah, Matilda Piper uses ink in her art classes.
Dale Rebick uses it to tattoo people.
And the Zotes boys have that leaky fountain pen.
Yeah, but how did one of them get Detective Heinlein's car key? They must be missing something. What's that?
Oh, nothing. I'm just messing around.
The key! Give me your ring. That's it!
Next week, we'll pour plaster into the molds and have cast of your faces like these. Mr. Beloff needs a little more time to dry, so you guys can just take off. Just a few more minutes, Mr. Beloff. Your plaster was just a little wet. But it's almost set now. Almost. You know, I'm really glad you decided to take this class. Detective.
Police! You were right, Detective. She did want to make another attempt on your life.
Don't be so shy about rescuing me next time, okay?
Sorry, we had to wait until we were sure. Are you all right?
Well, a little dizzy. And I think I'm seeing things.
Oh no, it's me. I had to come. I know how she made the key, but I guess you already figured it out.
No, we haven't. How'd she do it?
Oh, remember that day at the police station when Matilda came by with the flyers and I dropped the fishbowl? You helped me save the fish. It was only for a minute, but it gave Matilda enough time to make a mold of the key.
With what? She couldn't have known that was going to happen.
Right. So she had to use the only material available. Her chocolate bar. Remember how soft and melty it was? All she had to do was press your key into it. And once she had the mold, with all her background in counterfeiting, she could have easily made a key.
That's outrageous. You'll never prove that.
No, but we can prove that your shoes match the ink prints found in my car.
May I see your right shoe for a minute?
And if Shelby's hunch is right, there should be a mold of my key somewhere in your shop.
Let's go. It's gonna be a long night.
How did you know it was her, Detective?
Today, when the candy machine didn't take her bill, it got me thinking.
It was counterfeit.
Right. Matilda knew I saw it, so we thought we might get her to make another attempt on my life tonight.
I missed the dollar bill.
I missed the chocolate. Oh, okay. How'd you think of that, anyway?
I don't know. I guess a chocolate bar that big is just something a kid would notice. So Matilda Piper is back in jail. This time, she's really mad. But I don't think she'll be getting parole for a while.
Well, now that I'm back on duty, planning the police picnic is all your headache.
Oh, does that mean I get to pick the food?
No, but you can choose whether we use paper or plastic cups.
Oh, yeah. I wonder which will be better.
It's a mystery to me, but I'm sure you'll figure it out.
You know, for the next few days, this is all the mystery I need.
The Mystery Files of Shelby Woo was shot at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida.